we got something a little more fun. This could be interesting. We're gonna do top 10 Scream kills, top 10 kills in the franchise. So I'm gonna start. A lot of kills to choose from. This was a fun list to put together, actually. So here we go. My number 10, my top 10 favorite kill in the franchise is going to be Scream 5, Judy Hicks. I just like the whole sequence, man, and I honestly felt bad for her. It was kind of heartbreaking, man. There was some character decisions she should have done. Wait for backup at least. Could have taken some more precautions, but I get it. She thought her son was in the house in danger. Ghostface lured her in there perfectly. But just the whole buildup, man. The phone call, the drive, her in the car, and then running to the house, like trying to get a hold of her baby boy, man. And bam, he just blindsides her and just puts her away, man. It was very tragic, in my opinion, very heartbreaking. So, just the way it was handled in broad daylight. Ghostface had the balls to kill a fucking sheriff in broad daylight where anybody could see it. So yeah, that's why it made my top 10.
Yeah, I think that's why that kill was so surprising, because it was in broad daylight and you're not expecting her to get killed. You're not expecting both of them to get killed, which is why it's so surprising. And that's why I also had her at number 10 for my list.
Are you serious? Yeah. No way.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's crazy, dude. Wow.
She's a great character. Okay, I have a question. She's the sheriff of Woodsboro, right? Where is her gun when she, right. Why does she have a knife when she hears noises? If she's the sheriff, I would assume she'd pull out a gun if she's suspicious of Ghostface in her house.
Yeah, like what do you leave it at the fucking office or something? Like, why do you not have a gun on you?
Yeah, I mean,
that should have been the first thing, when she was running to the house, she should have had the gun on her the whole time. It could have been totally avoided. So yeah, that is a glaring plot hole, in my opinion.
I get it's a slasher movie, but they totally brought it to your attention that she's using a knife to defend herself when she's a sheriff.
That's funny, man. Shit, maybe this list might be the same after all, almost. Holy shit. Okay, my number 9 is going to be from Scream 4, Olivia. Now, Olivia, kind of a bland character, forgettable character, but man, they went for the stars with her death. Just a great scene, man. Probably one of the most brutal kills in the franchise. One of the most. And just after the fact too, blood all over the walls. Her fucking guts are hanging out. Just great tension, great score going on while she's getting killed. Great build up to it with the whole whose closet are you in? So yeah, man, I thought it was a fantastic kill. Very gory, very bloody. That's what you want in a Scream movie. So yeah, that's my number 9 is Olivia.
Yeah, that's
if this is your number 9, I'm gonna flip shit right now. Go ahead.
My number 9 is going to be from Scream 4, and it's going to be Rebecca, Sydney's publicist. Scream is known for its garage kills, and this is a parking garage kill. So I like that spin on it. It kind of reminded me of Sarah Michelle Gellar's death too, the way he threw her off the building. He threw Rebecca off the building onto the news van. I thought that whole scene was really cool. It also kind of gave me shades of the car scene in Scream 1 when Sydney's trapped in the car. Mm-hmm. I think that scene was also a slight homage to that, and I don't think a lot of people picked up on it. Yeah, I love that kill. The lighting, the setting, it's just so creepy. And yeah, that's why I love that kill from Scream 4. I think Scream 4 has Scream 2 and 4 have some really good kills.
Yeah, I totally agree. Great kill, great sequence. Totally agree. My number 8 is going to be Principal Hembry from Scream 1. Love this kill, man. Love the setup to it. I love how Hembry is just a dick to these students, and then he gets bitten in the ass later on. And shout out to Henry Winkler, man. Such a good performance with acting scared and shit, and just a great lead up, man. Great tension, and that's what I love about horror slashers movie like this is before each kill scene, you got to have really great tension like this, and I think it just makes it so much sweeter when Ghostface attacks because you're waiting for it, and then bam, there he is. So yeah, I've always loved this kill. Henry Winkler was great in it. Great reaction to getting stabbed, and yeah, I love the closing shot of Ghostface getting seen through his eyes. So great kill, man.
And right before it, you have the awesome Wes Craven cameo.
That's right. Not you, Fred. Not you, Fred.
You, Fred.
Yeah. Hit me with your number 8.
My number 8. At number 8 for my kills, I'm going to have Officer Perkins from Scream 4. I love how he just gets the knife in his head and then he's still walking around for a little bit. Ghostface just watching, admiring his handiwork. And fuck Bruce Willis. Yeah. That always gets a laugh. Like, if I never saw Scream 4 in theaters, but I would imagine like in a packed house on opening night, that's a moment that gets a laugh. I love that kill. And that's, like I said, I like the kills in Scream 4.
Yeah, they're very clever, very all over the place.
Yeah,
good kill, man. My number 7 is going to be Tatum Riley from Scream 1. Fantastic sequence, again with some of the tension, like Ghostface is there in costume. Is he serious or not? Is this really the killer? Is this a prankster? She doesn't believe it at first, and I just love how it all plays out. And say what you will about the obvious dummy being used, but I don't care. I think the whole sequence just makes up for that. I'm able to look past that and just believe it to be a fantastic kill. At the time it was very clever. I hadn't really seen that before in a kill. So great kill, man. Perfect standout.
For my number 7, I'm going to have Jenny from Scream 4, played by Amy Teagarden.
Okay.
That one, like you were just talking about, Tatum's death in the garage, that kill is an homage to that kill. And it comes right after that whole opening sequence of Scream 4. And I know a lot of people thought it was too meta, but I loved it personally. And that kill is really what ends that whole opening. That's the stinger right before the title card. And I think it's a perfect way to send us off into this new era of Woodsboro 10 years later.
Great opening kill, man. I totally agree. My number 6 is our boy Cotton Weary from Scream 3. I was going to include Christine with this, but she's just in and out in the back. But I like to look at this kill as the whole opening sequence, from the phone call in the car all the way up to him getting stabbed. So I guess technically Christine would be in there as well, but this basically would just be the whole opening of Scream 3, basically. But yeah, just fantastic sequence, man. Great tension, great buildup. I loved, even though I hate the plot or the voice changer, I thought it was fantastically used, talking to him as a woman, flirting with him, and then bam, it's Ghostface. Love that shit. Great kill, man. Cotton tried to hold his own, man, but it ended up not being enough. But yeah, I've always liked this opening kill.
Yeah, that's a great kill. And speaking of great kills, at number 6, I'm going to have Tatum. I love the tribute that she got. It's a blink and you miss it tribute in Scream 5.
The box of ashes?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that until after I had seen it. I never noticed it the first time I saw it.
Yeah, there's not much more you can really say about Tatum's kill. They knew what we were thinking in Scream 5. They teased it. They made us think they were going to kind of go that route again, but they didn't, which I thought worked. And yeah, Rose McGowan, she's one of the best parts of Scream. Even though she was only in the first movie, I think she's still such a huge part of this franchise.
Well, I'm going to segue that into my number 5, which would be her brother, Dewy Riley. I don't like the physics of it, Amber being able to get the upper hand, but that's been discussed ad nauseum. So I'm just going to kind of look past that for now. But as a whole, the sacrifice that he makes, I think it was a really great death scene. And I like how they had they put some stakes into this movie. They had the balls to kill him. It was kind of heartbreaking, man, just to see this legend of the franchise go. So that's why it's in my top 5, man.
Yeah, that's why it's also in my top 5. In fact, it's my number 5.
Perfect.
Yeah. We've talked about this scene plenty, but yeah. It's Dewy. And like you were saying, it raises the stakes. It lets us know that this isn't just going to be another Scream movie and that this new franchise means business.
Yep. Perfectly said, man. We can move right on to my number 4, and that's going to be Randy Meeks, the classic Randy kill. Very unsuspecting at the time. I mean, who would have thought Randy would have been killed in Scream 2 like that? Totally caught you off guard. That's what I love about it. The stakes, man. That's, we talked about this in the last video. They had the stakes and the balls to kill him off. Such a huge character like that, and I love that. I love stakes. I don't want to see people die, but I love the emotional weight that having stakes like that does. And I think it's a fantastic kill, and I think it ties great into Mrs. Loomis's reveal later, how she was just you talk about my son like that, I'm gonna fucking kill you, you know. So yeah, I mean, in the phone call too, just the tension. You're like, who's on the phone? They're running around checking the phones. I just great build up, great sequence, you know, and a great death scene. And I love Gail's reaction, man. That scream is just fucking pristine.
Yeah, because it's not too often like it's not too often in the Scream movies where the characters react to characters they already know getting killed. You know, a lot of times it's just like Gail or Dewy running up, and it was some teenagers they don't know who got killed. You know,
yeah.
I thought what worked really well about that kill.
So where are we at? You're number 4.
Yeah, so my number 4, I'm gonna have Casey Becker, the opening scene of the franchise, and talk about stakes, man. Like, go back to the 90s. Drew Barrymore is America's sweetheart, and they just killed her in the opening scene and shocked everybody. It was the equivalent to killing Janet Leigh in Psycho. And that was also part of Kevin Williamson's genius and Drew Barrymore's genius, because it was partially her idea, or maybe even more than partially. Like, it was her idea.
I think it was all her idea, right?
Yeah, it was her idea to.
Because I remember Wes Craven saying in an interview, like, he was thrown off. Like, wait, you want to be the opening kill? Holy shit!
Yeah, like she brought some really good creative ideas to that movie, and especially that opening. And I think that's why it works so well. The tension of that first 18 minutes is just on the edge of your seat, and it's every time I watch it, I like to put myself in the frame of mind of having never seen this movie before, and it's scary. It's scarier every time.
It is. Let's go to my number 3, top 3. Here we go. My number 3 is going to be from Scream 2. It's going to be Cece Cooper, played by Sarah Michelle Gellar. Now, I love the build-up to this scene, the phone calls, the cat and mouse, the tension throughout the house. Like, that's what I want in a Scream movie, is the tension in the cat and mouse, the build-up. I love that shit. And then, bam, after a long, it's kind of like what I said about Principal Henry, just the build-up, you know. I think that's what makes these kills better for me, is it's not just, oh, hey, here's Ghostface, bam, stab. You know, it's like the whole lead up to it, man. And the payoff is just fantastic. Great scene, man. Sarah Michelle Gellar was fantastic, you know, with her reactions and the way she sold everything, and the back and forth, you know, the fake outs. Fantastic scene, man. And I love how it ends, dude. He hurls her off the fucking balcony, and the rock music song starts playing, and he wipes the blade off and vanishes. Pristine, bro. So top 3, man. What you got for me?
My top 3. We're going to kick off my top 3 with Randy Meeks.
There you go.
It's and it's another broad daylight kill. And at that point, in the Scream movies, if I remember correctly, the only broad daylight kill that we had was Principal Henry. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah.
And that was in closed doors. This was out in the open.
Yeah, and there's just so many great lines in it. Showgirls, absolutely frightening.
I love what does he call Stu? A fuck rag or a wet rag or something? Oh shit, it's been a while.
Something like that.
Yeah, great stuff, man. Great kill.
Yeah.
Let's go to my number 2. My number 2 is going to be Maureen Evans from Scream 2. I've always liked this opening sequence. You know, again, Ghostface had the balls to kill someone in fucking not broad daylight, but in a packed theater full of people. And I think it was clever because they really utilized their environment as well, because everyone else was wearing a mask. It's like, oh shit, that's terrifying. Like, you think you're in a fucking theater full of fans with masks, but no, there's a fucking psychotic killer in there as well. It's like, and you just don't know. So I love the build up to it. And I loved as he's doing it, everybody's freaking out. She goes to the stage. It's just a great sequence, man. Great kill. I've always held this one pretty high.
My number 2 is going to be from Scream 4, and it's going to be the Shaun of the Dead kill. I didn't say I was in your closet. Olivia, that scene of her getting killed it's of Scream 4 saying, okay, we get that you guys didn't like how we held back on the gore in Scream 3.
Yeah.
Said to the audience, we hear you. Here's a return to form. Here's blood. Here's gore. Here's Ghostface being savage. And that's exactly what we got. And that's why it's my second favorite kill of the franchise.
My number 1 favorite kill, entire franchise. You've already touched upon it, so I'm not going to go too into detail with it. It's Casey Becker, man. Come on. Original opening kill. This stuck with me for a lot of years as a kid, seeing this. Just pretty, I don't want to repeat everything you just said. Drew Barrymore, the balls it had, the shock, her parents, just the heartbreak, the tragedy of it. The cat and mouse, the phone call, just, we don't need to get into it all. We know it, man, but that's my favorite of all time. My favorite kill. It's been hard to top since then. And I don't know if anything ever will. So, but yeah, Casey Becker, man, the OG kill, the OG opening. Let's hear your number one. If I can make a guess, can I make a guess?
Go for it.
Is it CC Cooper?
Sarah Michelle Gellar?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Let's hear it then. I'm excited. Number one.
At my number one, I have a kill from Scream 2, the opening kill of Scream 2. I have Jada Pinkett Smith's Maureen.
Perfect, bro. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, I absolutely love that kill. The environment, and it have all these people. Like we go see slasher movies to escape. It's escapism. They're, as long as they're not like the really depressing dark ones, they're fun. It's fun, scary, and that's what Scream is. And what makes that scene scary is that you have all these people in a theater. People go to the movies for escapism, and now someone gets murdered at the theater, and now even the movies aren't safe anymore. Yeah. So
like this shit could happen in real life.
Like you go see Scream 2 in 1997, which was less than a year after Scream 1 came out, by the way. People are talking about Scream 6 being rushed. It was less than a year from Scream 1 to Scream 2's release date.
And they had a script leak on top of that.
Yeah. Like, so it's that scene is scary because it's taking that place that people go to escapism and it's making it scary. It's the movie theater isn't safe anymore. And that's, imagine going to see Scream 2 in 1997 and seeing that opening kill and being like, okay, well now I'm a little more uncomfortable to be sitting in this. Especially if ghost faces around you, like there probably were. And yeah, I think that's such a great kill.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, well said, man. Well said. It's kind of akin to Nightmare on Elm Street. Made kids afraid to go to sleep. Maybe this made some people afraid to go to the movies. Yeah,
it's like if any franchise should do that, Scream should make you afraid to go to the movies the same way that Jaws made you afraid to go to the ocean, or Psycho made you afraid to go take a shower. So yeah.
100%, man. Well, that's it. Bro, this has been a lot of fun. Hopefully we can think of some more top 10 lists to do. I'm sure we can if we really put our brains to use, but yeah, good stuff. A little diversity here. We had a few different options here and there. And I love that. I love the mixture, man. So yeah. Let us know your list, man. I want to know what everybody else's favorite kill is.
Yeah. I'm curious.
Yeah, me too. So with that being said, we're out of here, man. We'll do some more Scream videos and stuff like that. So thanks for joining me, bro. This has been a lot of fun.
Anytime, brother.
Yeah, man. All right. We'll see y'all later.